Hi everyone. So I'm going to be leading you today through your longer practice for this month, and the longer practice is going to be something called felt sense. And the reason I've chose this as the very first practice to do on breathing space for women that haven't sat down yet is because it's really the thing that we need to keep coming back to time and time again if we're going to learn how to regulate our nervous systems effectively, and I'll explain why. So the felt sense is how we are able to feel into our bodies and to understand from what we're feeling what we need to do in terms of regulation. So what I mean by that is when we're feeling into our body, what we're doing is we're checking how close to our top or bottom limits we are, and therefore whether we need to calm down or energize. And let me just explain top and bottom limits. So every day, all day, we're operating within these lines like this. And this is called the window of tolerance. So the top part of this line is when we pop over that, this is what's called hyper-arousal. So this is when we feel overwhelmed, when we feel fragmented, when we're flitting from one thing to another, when we feel shaky. That's the type of feeling we feel when we're in hyper-arousal. But we can also go below a bottom line. So this is called hypoarousal, and it's sort of like a bodily protection. So this is when we shut off. So people describe if they're in hypoarousal, they would say things like, I just feel numb, can't really feel anything. So what we're doing is we're checking where we are within these lines so that we can either take action to give our bodies more energy, more charge, or we can take action to reduce the charge in our bodies.